Hello there, and welcome back to another episode. So today, it's gonna be more of a gathering sort of day, because I need to gather quite a bit of stuff, and I wanted to show off the two farms that I built in between episodes, because I kind of just got into it and I forgot to record. My bad. But, first is this Wither Skelly farm, which was designed by Shocker, Logically Geek Boy. I know, crazy. Now, the only thing is that it works great. However, you need to be sure that your render distance is all the way down. Otherwise, it just doesn't seem to work that well. So basically, at this point, I've gotten almost a stack of skulls, which is great. I mean, I don't know if I really need that many beacons, but it's nice to have, you know, just in case. Just in case you're really feeling it. Oh. And the shulker farm is working so fabulous. So fabulous. I actually built a shulker loader to keep the shulker shells. That way I can make more shulker boxes much easier. It's working quite well. But first, let me gather up a few more of these things. Also, coal is no longer an issue. Now then, let me finish up here and then we will head over and check out the shulker farm. And from there, just, well, we'll do some stuff. So I will never need shulkers again, which is fabulous. Now, it works quite well. I followed a video by Shulkercraft, but the actual farm was designed by Devil Moke, in case you want to check out that. But yeah, it's fabulous. It works out quite well. However much all of this turns out to, I don't think I'll need any more shulker boxes, but that just means I'm going to use so many shulker loaders, like at the Wither Skelly farm, and the Bone Meal farm, and pretty much everywhere that I possibly can. Yeah, pretty much every farm is going to have a shulker loader, because there's no reason not to. That's going to be lovely. Now, I will confess, I'm going to be transparent here. I built everything, but I didn't transport the shulker, how it's actually done. I just ended up spawning him in the farm because I was getting frustrated and really annoyed. And on top of that, I had like no time to get a shulker, because it would have taken me a while to find one, because I took out a lot of shulkers to get the shulkers that I had before. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, yeah, that's figure I just let you know. But you can do it to where you don't need to do that, but it was just frustrating. I stayed up far too late building this and I was just pretty much done. But those are the two backups, which I still need to figure out how you get them into the farm after it's already built. So I need to either, I just rewatched the video, the part where he actually talks about the extras, but he doesn't show you how to put it into the reel after it's already built. So I'm assuming you just kind of do what you did when you tried to get it in there the first time. So yeah, but for now, I'm just going to leave those. So one of the things I need to do today is get a light gray flower farm going, because I'm going to need a lot of it for the next part of the build, and I want to get that going. So that is going to be the first thing. Going to build up a light gray dye flower farm, and we're going to farm a lot of terracotta. And I mean a lot. Yep. But first, I wanted to show you the regular side. I wanted to show you the overworld side, is the word I was looking for, of the actual farm. Hey. So yeah, you have the shulker trapped within there with snowmen throwing the snowballs at him. He gets very upset. He tries to shoot them. He shoots himself, and he copies himself. It is lovely. And Sugarcraft also mentioned doing this, which is just to ensure that you don't have just hordes of zombie piglin just hanging out. So you get a very mini gold farm. Very mini, and it's just nice to have. And just helps with the mob cap. But oh, now I need to go and find where the light gray farm is going to be. Because I don't remember where the heck I wanted to put it. But I will say I am incredibly excited about finally starting on the actual Fire Nation build and getting absurd amounts of bone meal. Absurd. Why do I like bone meal so much? I genuinely don't know. But I do. I just like to have it. That makes like right, okay. So let's do a couple more tests just to see what spawns. The problem is that I want more diversity in the flowers that pop up, but I mean, I need what I need. Okay, so blue and light gray. Some white and orange, is that right? White makes light gray, okay. Then orange, which I will actually need some orange, that would be great. Okay. Orange and light gray, okay. What's going on over here? I would love to find an impasse. What do these guys make? Magenta, okay. I don't think I'll have a whole lot of use for magenta. I can't think of anything off the top of my head for the Avatar world that has like a magenta sort of color. So I don't think that's going to be a huge deal. Okay, back to the orange. But if you remember anything that actually, if you watch the show, if you remember anything that has sort of magenta color or any sort of thing like that, let me know, because I'm trying to remember and I can't. Maybe the roll? No? Because even that really didn't have any. So I pretty much have the entire build designed for the prison. The only thing I need to work on is the roof, which currently looks like the Pizza Hut hat. Which it's fine that it looks like the Pizza Hut hat, except I don't want to see it every time and go, oh, Pizza Hut. Because it has a very, like, narrow tip going up. So it has a very steep slant is, I think, the word I'm looking for. But mine just looks like the Pizza Hut logo. Which, I mean, I love me some food and I love me some Pizza Hut. But that is not what I want to see when I see that. I'll definitely need blue. I know that for a fact. Abso-freaking-lutely. And also, very soon, I'm going to work on the converting the current cactus farm into a bee farm. And along with that, having the shulkers and all that fun stuff. And more than likely, I'll add on another section for the iron farm, for another cell? I don't know. Field? I don't really know. Also, if there's a better way to kind of figure this out, I would love to know. Because I feel like there should be an easier way to get the copious amounts of the colors in one. This is a flower forest, right? Yeah, it's a flower forest. So we are going to hop into a quick time lapse of me building up the light gray farm. And get that going. Probably use shulker loaders on that bad boy. Because again, why the heck not? Hopefully it works this time. And if it doesn't, well, I'm going to have some looking into doing. That's really annoying. Alrighty, let's go. Alright, as you'll see, well, I had to cut the farming for the terracotta short. Because my tools were about to die. which is no good. So I came back to the Wither Skelly farm to repair them, which I did. It took a little while, so I'm pretty sure an Enderman farm is going to be in the future. Unless I just want to do like kind of a furnace XP farm, which I can totally do, but I've never done an Enderman farm. So what I decided to do while I'm over here, considering I'm over here, I need to get the storage for this. It's not going to be anything fancy. I'm not going to do anything super special. All I'm going to do is get the shulker loaders for the coal and the bones, and then just regular storage for the wither skeleton skulls. Because, let's be honest, this isn't going to be... I mean, it's going to get the skulls, but it's not going to be needing of a shulker loader. Not like the bones and the coal. Especially if I just kind of absent-mindedly is the word I was going for. Just kind of stand here and swing or get an auto clicker, which I've never done, to do it. And yeah, so I'm going to have bones and bone meal for years, essentially. So let me get this built up and we'll see if I can make this work. I'm going to have to probably do a dropper elevator, which I've only done once in testing to try and get the gold farm done correctly. So I'll need to rewatch that video, but I should be able to recreate the shulker loader that I've used a handful of times now, in theory, and I already screwed up. That's promising. Yeah. This is incredibly terrifying. Just telling you now, incredibly terrifying. However, it is a good thing that I decided to build this. Wow, I cannot place blocks. Build this in a warped forest. Because at least that way I don't have to worry about gas, but blazes and stuff still seem to spawn, even though I've spawn-proofed the entire freaking area. So, we are in a warped forest, so, I don't know. Hopefully it was just those few that had crept up. Alright. So we got the... So let me get these built up real quick, and then we'll work on the elevator. And hopefully that'll go smoothly. I've never screwed anything up so simple. Right? Right? Wrong. Alrighty. Let me finish this off. Alright, so let me show you what I have. What I have done. This is the same shulker loader that I used on the shulker farm, but also the gunpowder and stuff like that from the mob farm. Works fantastic. Yeah. So I had to do a quick little test just to see, make sure that I actually built it right, and I did, thankfully. Now, I have these first two for coal and bones because, well, might as well. Then the last one, since I really won't be having so many skulls that I'm going to need shulker loaders, I just figure I'll put them in a regular sorter and have them fall into the chest. Truthfully, I pretty much only need one, but I figure why not? You have the room. Let's go for 3. Considering I won't be killing the wither like every single episode or anything like that, I figure it'll build up decently. So that's why I'm, whatever. And then out here, what we're going to do is put in a dropper into lava because, well, I don't need stone swords. Surprisingly enough, I don't need them. And those are the only drops that I've been getting, so I can only assume those are the only drops that drop from this farm. I hope. I swear, if there's like some super rare thing that I'm just forgetting, I'm going to be so sad. But first I need to grab a dropper. And I need to go craft a bunch more observers. Because for the for the dropper elevator that I'm going to use, it requires a good bit of observers. And I do not have those good bit of observers. I cannot talk. So, let me grab some of you. And for grunts and giggles, we're just going to use the observer clock because, I don't know, I can. Actually, now that I think about it, will the observer clock be like loud all the time? No, okay. Okay, that'll be, but no matter what, that's going to be. Oh. Yeah. That'll get annoying. I thought I might be able to get away with it, but I was wrong. Let's keep the observers. Should be this, that, and the other thing. So, all it should need. Put that right there. Get rid of this. Da-da. Da-da. Now the clock that I usually use goes like this. Oops, wrong way. And then you put 6. However, I would need to move this over if I'm going to do that. I'm always petrified of messing up redstone that's already there, because I don't. Pretty sure I've messed it up before, so that's why. Okay. You right there. Put you right there. Get the repeater, put the repeater right there and right there. There's another one where it's only 2 wide, but I forget how to do it, so I'm not going to worry about doing it right now. And this should be it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, the pied de resistance. There we go. It works. Okay. So, in theory, all I have to do to hook this up, not that, is this. All right. Fabulous. So let's do a quick test. Let's just dump those 2 swords. Just to make sure that it doesn't interfere. It'd pop out here. Aha! It does! I'm so cool. Okay. Now, do I have a bucket on me? Or at least... Okay, I know I have some iron, but I was really hoping just... Okay, I was not expecting to hear that behind me. That there, and that there. So now, all I need to do is get the dropper elevator set up, and we'll be done. But first, I need to go back to... town and grab shulkers and a lot of stone. Well, not like a lot, but a decent amount. Okay, so the only way to really properly show this is to be in spectator mode, because it's a bit of a cluster over here. I'll probably need to clear out some trees or something, but currently, it's working great. It's just a matter of sorting through everything that I already had built up, so I have everything just slowly going through. the dropper system works great. It's a silent dropper elevator, which is fabulous. I followed a video by... The dropper elevator system is working fabulous. I followed a video by Kmond, Kmond. I'll leave a link in the description below for the video if anyone is interested in that. But it works great. It's slowly pumping its way through everything, which is going to be a hot second. I got all the shulkers filled. So it's just a matter of waiting. Oop, I need to get that hopper out of there. That's not going to be a problem. Do I have anything else like that? I'll have to just wait till it breaks it and then go in there and then restock it, basically. Yeah, but it works great. I have everything going up here through the dropper elevator, all around here, sorting in through here, and the sort's going into here. So, so now I want to go and basically... I need to make a sorting system for the terracotta, because I remembered and I also forgot-ish. I was hoping that it was a glitch that you couldn't dye other colors, different colors, so yeah, but only terracotta itself can be dyed, which is inconvenient, so I figure I might as well make a sorting system at the place where I'm building the Fire Nation to just sort out the terracotta I'm going to be gathering, which is a butt ton. So let's head over there and let's get that going, shall we? Okay. So, so I decided to look up an auto clicker because, well, I wanted to see how many things I can get from this farm. And needless to say, it works. It works quite well. So, start with the coal. You get a lot more bones, that's for sure, than you do coal, but I can safely say that once I craft these into blocks, fuel won't be an issue. And then the wither skelly heads, which, I'll be honest, I was not expecting this much. I really wasn't. Now, to be fair, this is after I fell asleep and then I went into town and then I just came back, so it's been a good bit, but I mean, let's be honest. I don't see me needing that many beacons, but by golly, I'm gonna kill all those withers. It's gonna be good times. Oh, geez. Now, my big question is how... I'm really curious how many shulker shells I have. So now I'm going to show you how long it takes me to get from here to the actual base. Well, to the portal. First, I'm going to need a handful of rockets. Put this away. Break this. Okay. Now, any striders? Oh, let's go. Like 2 stacks of rockets to get from there to here. Oh, it's absurd. It is absurd. But let's go and see. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's. Will I ever need that many shulker boxes? Probably not. But I mean, why not have them? Oh geez, that's fantastic. Oh, okay. Oh gosh, it's too great. It's just too great. Okay. So, episode's run on a little long. Sorry I missed out on the 2 time lapses that I planned, but replay mod just kind of didn't record, which is really annoying. So I'll need to look into that, but more than likely I'll just start using my second account just to ensure I have the time lapse just in case it's something like, clearing out an entire area for a gigantic build. Stuff like that. But what I think I need to do, first I would like to turn off the alarm because it's a little loud, a little bit. So what I think I want to do, because all I'm getting is the oxide daisies, which is great because it's light gray dye, which I'm going to need a bunch of. So what I think I need to do is try and pair, so like do the opposite, build it just another farm like on this side and then keep going down. Because I can't seem to figure out how to make the most variety of flowers, because so far I've only found, a couple here and there, even with my bone mealing that I did earlier, so I need to figure that out. And like I say, if you have any tips on that, please let me know. I would love to figure that out. But that is going to do it for oopsie, I fell. That's going to do it for today. It's been a fun one. I finally realized the auto clicker. I have enough wither skulls to do so many fights, which I'm totally going to do. I'm going to try the end trick. Hopefully it doesn't hurt me terribly. But yeah, next up, or next episode, we're going to be digging out a gigantic hole. And I do mean a gigantic hole. Over yonder, I'm gonna mark up a spot for it and finally get that going. It's gonna be good times. But until then, hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, possibly consider hitting that like button, maybe subscribe that you don't miss future videos. It's always appreciated. Either way, whether you do or you don't, I do hope you have a good day. And do take care of yourself. Doodles!